Okay, so last thing, it's light outside. I should go to bed. It's like 4:40. But this has been like really fun. So the last thing I want to say is P.S. No weapons. Okay, so I said don't touch me, and when I say the word touch, I mean violating my physical integrity in any shape or form. Like as in don't like physically do not try to make contact with my physical person ever. Like not even once. Like not even once. Like I don't even want hugs. I want people to beat me fair and square. Like absolutely fair and square. I mean, okay, like pheromones don't count. I mean, like just letting you know, like it's sort of natural chemicals. Like you can't help that you produce them, so it doesn't count. But you know, I mean, it could alter my way of thinking, so it could be seen as a way of cheating. It's not cheating though. Cheating means violating someone's physical integrity. Okay, the fuck. That's exactly what a fuck is, and that's why fuck is such a bad word because fuck is a the fuck is a violation. It's a the fuck is a violation that women have learned to enjoy or try to enjoy. Really, it's just a type of masochism. I mean, they having sex with someone that doesn't love you is probably the worst thing you could do. Creating children with someone you don't love is probably one of the worst things you can do. I mean, it's just despicable, honestly. Like, I mean, here's why. Because I mean, it creates a loveless society. It creates loveless people, and there's a lot of those out there, unfortunately. Yeah, so you got to be careful. I personally think the fuck is an abomination, but that's just my personal opinion. It's not done responsibly. Sex isn't had responsibly, and there's a reason why it's called fuck. The language exists. The language exists for a reason. So there you go. Women have a right to their own physical integrity. You don't have a right to violate it for any reason. As rational beings, we need to be rational. Our universe is rational. Our universe is made up of fractals, which is basically a Fibonacci sequence that has compounded itself across space and time. In other words, our physical plane is a giant in quantum physics terms. It's a giant fractal. I mean, there's no other way to look at it. I mean, everything has a natural quantity. Everything has a natural organization. Everything in nature. I mean, even humans themselves. So, and that's math. That's not without coincidence. The difference between us and other living things and non-living things is that we can make choices. So as long as we can make choices, we need to choose to make the right ones, which means not violating the physical integrity of other people, unless it is truly mutual. But in this society, it isn't. The most sex is not truly mutual, and actually, overpopulation is due in part to the fact that women are regularly raped. Marriage is the institution of rape as a practice. So women are regularly raped, and that's why we're experiencing overpopulation right now. So radical feminists figured that out too. Yeah. Patriarchy is actually causing us to die. I mean, are the nutrients and minerals, vitamins, and our food is deteriorating because we're consuming more than this planet can handle. We're burning up the atmosphere. We're polluting our oceans. A lot of our water supply is poisonous. Like, these things are interconnected. Okay, so the destruction of our planet is absolutely connected with the end of the world. The end of the world. What is the end of the world? The end of the world is patriarchy. It's a universal symbol of the end because it's nothing but destruction. It's absolutely illogical. If you look at the Fibonacci, we I mean, if you want to go down that far, if you look at the Fibonacci, I mean, we are absolutely rational because we are made up of ratios. Yeah, so that's trippy. I mean, if you want to explain it in mathematical terms, that's exactly what we are. It's just compounded ratios that have free will. You have free will because you can make a decision. Yeah, always, 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 always. So make a decision, you know? Who's going to take me on? Intellectually, not physically. You can't harm me physically. It's against the rules. It's against my rule. My rule is don't touch me. So the rule of the game, don't die. My personal rule, don't touch me. That means with anything, don't, you know, as a tactile being part of a physical universe, my one rule is to not be touched so that I can make sure for certain that logic and only logic prevails. And I won't do the same back. So, I mean, you don't have to worry about me using acts of force. I won't do it. I'm absolutely anti-violence in all its forms. I actually am against spiritual violence as well. So I will, everything I do, I make sure that I'm not hurting myself and I'm not hurting others. So I'm not crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not crazy. Try again. I'm something else. I don't know what I am. I'm a sane person that acts crazy. That's what I'm going with right now. But I'm not crazy because I don't want to hurt other people and I don't want to hurt myself. And I want to ensure the safety of all things, both physically and spiritually. So in other words, I trust myself. I trust myself implicitly. I trust myself 100% actually. Can you say that? Do you trust yourself 100%? I do. I trust myself 100%. The main reason being is that I always get away with it, but there's always a chance. I mean, the universe is kind of random. But whatever happens, it was worth a shot. So, you decide, is it worth a shot? Is it worth a shot? Maybe let's see it from Claudia's point of view and see what happens. And maybe check out a few library books. You need to read books. All these intellectuals spend all this time writing all this stuff down. The least you can do is just read it before backtracking and trying to undo things that people have already figured out. Okay, so thank you very much.